trendsetters, Fat Cruiser here, your friendly Illawarra motovlogger. How you going today, guys? Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I got into motovlogging. As you all know, I'm still a learner rider. I'm not eligible to go for my provisional license until early October sometime. I'm still very new to riding a motorcycle. The reason why I got into motovlogging was because while I was doing my research on what sort of motorcycle to get, obviously you do a bit of looking up on the internet, and in that looking up on the internet I came across this sensation. I believe it is. I thought it was a sensation called motovlogging, where these blokes ride around on their motorbikes talking about a whole range of different topics, and I was fascinated. I was really captured by it, especially those Australian motovloggers, the big ones, you know, the Adrian Nickelodeons, the Lead Pins, the Tasty Ham Sandwiches. They inspired me to get into it because it looked like such a cool thing to do, you know, communicate a message to the world while you're riding your motorcycle. And I was like, fucking hell, does it get any better than that? If you build a big enough platform on YouTube, you can just about send out any message you want, you know. And that's primarily why I got into it. And it was all while I was researching what bike to get, and I came across those guys and I was like, yeah, I really want to get into this. This is something that I want to do. And the other thing that these guys were talking about while they were motovlogging, the recurring theme that came up was the concerns for motorcycle safety and how car drivers are using handheld devices causing accidents for motorcycle riders, and the whole promotion of motorcycle awareness and motorcycle safety towards car drivers. That was amazing, and I thought that's, you know, something that I can definitely get on board with, and that's something I definitely do, you know, tout now. If I see someone on the road and, you know, they're using a device, I generally ask them to, you know, put it down. I'm not as forceful as some other motovloggers out there. I am the friendly Illawarra motovlogger, so I do try and be nice about the situation. I don't want to cause a road rage incident or anything like that. But it's important that, you know, we communicate that message of looking out for motorcyclists, keeping off the handheld devices, reducing the accidents, you know, because we are just not protected while we're riding a motorcycle. And that doesn't become any more important than when, you know, someone's on a device and potentially in a situation where they can kill a motorcycle rider. And I guess another one of the big reasons that I got into motovlogging was, I guess, at the moment I run a business, as you may know, that sells computer hardware and software on the internet. And just in the next few months, that business is taking a little bit of a downturn. Unfortunately, it's like we'll be losing one of our biggest clients that pays around the 65% mark of our commission sales that we make from software publishers. And video editing was something that I had been thinking about trying to get into, but I had no experience with video editing. I didn't even know where to start. All I knew was, you know, you get this thing called Adobe Premiere and you use it to splice together bits of video and make some sort of creation. So I had an idea of what I might want to move into after this business, you know, create another business that'll allow me to supplement the income that I'll be losing from the client that is going. So I wanted to look at getting into a business videos and edits corporate events like big conferences and meetings and things like that. So I wanted to just start down at the ground level. I went and I got a subscription to Adobe Premiere Pro on Creative Cloud, and I just wanted to start using it. And this was all around the same time that I was looking at researching motorcycles and getting my bike license. And then when I found motovlogging, the idea of motovlogging was kind of a excuse to really start pushing the learning experience with the video editing software. So what I'm finding is that as I'm editing my own videos, my motovlogging videos, I'm increasing my skills with editing the productions, and that's going to come in handy, I hope, sometime down the track when I go to start the corporate events production business. And I guess I wanted to also just, you know, to keep a log of my adventures on the motorcycle. You know, I wanted to keep a record of my experience from learner rider onwards, you know, because it's a great experience. You know, riding a motorcycle it gives you such a sense of freedom, such a sense of exhilaration. I find it hard to put into words what riding a motorcycle does for me on an emotional level and a spiritual level, really. And I wanted to try and keep a record of those experiences and those adventures, so that I could show, you know, other people how great it is to be part of a community who, you know, tends to look after each other and having a great time while doing it, you know. And hey, being a businessman, you know, sure, I do monetize my videos, but my primary focus, my reasons for being a motovlogger, totally not for monetizing, or totally not for making money out of motovlogging. That's not the primary focus. Of course, though, being a businessman, if I do happen to make a few, you know, dollars out of people watching my videos, then all the better. If I ever become popular enough to warrant selling merchandise or doing sponsored videos or any other stuff like that, then, you know, so be it. I'll definitely be on board, and I've got, you know, no qualms in saying that. I'm a big believer that advertising is a corrupt system. You look at what advertisers have done to Google now with the whole demonetization issue that's going on at the moment, and you can quickly tell that advertising money is very much a contributor to the stifling of creativity. As soon as advertisers dictate to us what we can and can't say on videos, that's when YouTube as a platform becomes, you know, kind of irrelevant and so far detached from what it was originally set up for. But, you know, it is what it is, and if I ever get to the point where I make any money off ad revenue or anything like that, it's a corrupt system. I'm going to work within it while still touting it as being a corrupt system. A lot of, you know, people might say that is me being a total absolute hypocrite, and I guess I do have to search inside a little bit and think about that, and maybe come to a better conclusion as to whether or not I feel comfortable with it. You know, a little bit about my motovlogging style. Really, I just do what comes to me. I know from what I like to watch, I like a good mix of comedic entertainment and, you know, real life riding. You know, I love the adventures that people like iRide go on, and the amount of information they give about the places that they go to. But I also love the funniness, the things like Walterific and Baker X Derek and Arson Rides and all those guys, crazy motherfuckers that get up to no good, you know. I like a balance of both of those things. Every now and then you'll see some funny little tidbits in the editing of my videos, but you mix it in with things like this when I'm talking serious and trying to be real with my viewers. And you know what? One of the most important things about me being a motovlogger also is the interaction between myself and the viewers. I thrive off reading comments on my videos and, you know, getting the likes, getting the criticism, even getting the feedback that I need to know what you guys want me to produce. I love interacting with other human beings. Through that interaction, I'm hoping it'll open me up to, you know, some new social opportunities in my region. I lived up in Sydney all my life, and I moved down to the Illawarra, I think it was back in 2010, about 6 years ago, and I've made a few good friends, you know, down here. You know, obviously Blinky, he features heavily in a lot of my videos, but I'm hoping that through motovlogging down here, I might be able to get myself into some new social situations, whether or not it's via, you know, subscriber meetups or motovlogger meetups. And then while I'm in those social situations, I might get the opportunity to make some new friends. And that's what it's all about, really, you know, that social interaction and being able to share experiences and situations with other people. Ooh, wow, look at those. There you go, eh? So I'd really love to hear from any other motovloggers out there. If you can leave a comment about what your motivations were for getting into motovlogging and creating videos, because I'd really like to, you know, discuss the different reasons why people start to do to create content. Like I said, that social interaction, that communicating with other humans, that really, you know, gets me going. I love it. So you guys, it'd be great to hear from you. If you find something funny or if you like something about my videos, by all means let me know. If you hate something about my videos, you know, maybe it's the fact that I use the word cunt. I'm sure, you know, Google and their little demonetization robots are going to find that word and probably, you know, strip ads from this video anyway, so who gives a shit. But, you know, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. You know, that way I know what sort of content you guys are after, and it might even shape my experience as a motovlogger. So please do comment. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share it on your social media, and make sure you subscribe. Alright guys, ride safe, Fat Cruiser, catch you on the flip side.